fool, foolishly believing that we can take challenges in small little packages and you put them in songs. So let's take a look at some challenges in this song, but first, let's do the easy part. For most of this song, you are going to need just a C, A minor, F, and G7, C. This is a doo-wop or bubblegum chord progression, and there's so many songs with them. The strum I'm using is a down, down, up, except for the down, up is not evenly portioned. It's not half and half. If you want to do it mathematically, it's more like 2/3 to 1/3. This down here is longer than the up. So it's kind of like a shoo, shoo, be doo, doo, be doo. So let me sing that with you while we do that. Shoo, doo, be doo, doo, be doo, doo, be doo, doo, be. Well, let's do it together. Don't just listen to me. Pick up your ukulele. Let's just practice it a few times. So I'll do it slowly in a slow practice tempo. 1, 2, and here we go. Do, do, be do, do, be F, and G7, C, do, be A, minor, F, and G7, do, do, be do, be do, do, be do. Last time. Do, do, be do, be do, do, be do. Very useful strum, can be used in all sorts of songs. Now, there's that hard part. You know, I call that swallowing the frog. So when you're practicing, you might want to just swallow the frog first. You know that expression? Yeah, swallow the frog. So for anything that's distasteful, just get it out of the way first. Let's look at the first 2 lines of the B section. I wouldn't call it a chorus. It's a B section because I think we remember the dream part more than this section. So notice it's color-coded, the F and the E minor. Well, that's because we can't do just 2 beat strum per each chord. Those need 4 beats. So you have a couple options. One is you could play an island strum. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do the F, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up. But you could also just do 2 of the shuffle strums, and it would sound like this. F, down, up, E minor, down, up. So if you're not familiar with the island strum or don't feel comfortable with it yet, just know that you have to double up that 2-beat shuffle strum. Well, then the other problem is just chords themselves. Let's do a slow practice going from the F to an E minor, because that's a lot of finger shifting. So 1, 2, here we go. F, do it twice, and E minor, twice, do it again. F, twice, and E minor, twice again. F, twice, and E minor, twice, one more time. F, twice, and E minor, twice. Now, Rome was not conquered in a day. And you're feeling like, oh, I'll never get this and stuff. Well, don't give up, first of all. You can do this. It's just going to take some time, and that would make you perfectly normal. So just go back and forth between the F to an E minor. If you're good at going from F to a G, you might consider fingering your E minor like this, just adding your pinky. I'm not good at it, zero. Thunky, but some of my students are great at it, and they found that works so much better for them. So learning from other learners. Just go back and forth between that F and E minor. If you do that, let's say for 90 seconds a day, maybe 2 minutes at the most, just doing that and consistently show up to practice that. You're building a pathway from point A to point B, and that pathway will get stronger so that there'll be less thinking about it. Your muscles will naturally fall into place. So do that for 7 days, 10 days, 15 days, whatever it takes for you and your skill ability to get this mastered That's how you can do it and minimize frustration. The other point that I would make is, progress isn't always linear, and one day it might be just like, oh, it's just not happening. Just work through it. Tomorrow's another day. Sometimes you go, a step forward, maybe a half step back. I don't think you're going like 2 steps back, but yeah, you will get it. I promise you. So I'm going to show you a little way to cheat. Nah, cheat's not the right word. Hack, because it's actually really good. It gives you style points and everything. I used to hack to get from my F to the E minor, and with the 2-beat strum, it looks like this. That last up strum is an A minor 7. Look, Mom, no fingers. So gives you a half a beat to get your fingers quickly into place. I know half a beat isn't a whole lot, but it's more than nothing. So let's just practice that with the 2-beat strum going and then the island strum using our hack. 1, 2, here we go. F, down, up, E minor, down. 1, 2, do it again. F, down, up, down, switch, E minor, down. So there's another thing. If you practice that with the strum, it might take you another 10 days to master it, but you will master it. On the island strum, it sounds like this. 1, 2, and here I go. F, down, up, E minor, down, up, 1, 2, I'll do it again. F, down, up, E minor, down, up. All right, well, D minor is also in there, and going from an E minor to D minor, again, that might not be the easiest thing, and all things apply. Let's just practice it slowly, just here, amongst ourselves, amongst friends. I think of you as a friend. 1, 2, nice and slow. 2 down strums on E minor, and 2 down strums on D minor. Do it again. 2 down strums on E minor, and 2 down strums on D minor. Do it again, and 2 down strums on E minor, and 2 down strums on D minor. And then I'm going to assume that the G, 7, C, and C7 are chords that you're much more comfortable with. In the last 2 lines of that B section, you've got that F and E minor again, and then you've got a D7. And because it's so short, I recommend doing just a cheater D7. Now this is truly a cheat. It's not a hack, it's a cheat. First finger, index finger, middle finger, 2nd fret of the G and the E strings. This isn't really a D7 because there's no D in it. So it's the easier Hawaiian D7 because it only happens, twice in the song. In the B sections just once, and you do the B section twice. So yeah, we can get away with it. Again, it's got to have 4 beats, so going, either 2 of the 2-beat strums or the island strum. And then the same thing with that G7. And going from the D7 to the G7, that can be a little challenging, but you could play your D7 like this. And it would make that switch easier. All right, let's do the B section slowly, no pesky lyrics. I'm going to do it with the 2-beat strum here for the practice. So 1, 2, nice and slowly. Up, down, up, E minor, down, up, D minor, G7, and C, C7, and F. Do that F again, and E minor. Do it again, and D7, and G7, and G7. Ooh, I almost forgot to do that D7 twice. Let's do it again. 1, 2, here we go. F, down, up, E minor, down, and D minor, down, up, G7, and C, C7, and F. need more practice. Here's the timestamp. Go back to this time on the video and practice again with me. I've got a great love story for you. This song was written by Felice and Boudleaux Bryant, and they were a husband and wife songwriting team out of Nashville, and their story is really fun. Boudleaux Bryant was a classically trained violinist. He played in the Atlanta Philharmonic, but he got really interested in country fiddling and got interested in country music. Felice had been a singer and show producer with the USO during World War II. So they both had their own musical careers solidly in place. Well, their separate careers brought them to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Felice was only 19 years old at the time. They met, and 5 days later they eloped. Yes, in fact, she claims that when she was a girl, she saw him in her dream, and she remembered that dream, and so when they connected, it was like, oh, yep, there's my husband, and they had a very successful career. They had all kinds of hits together: Bye Bye Love, Rocky Top, of course this one, Love Hurts. So they were very successful. So many famous singers have done their work. So I'm going to take a look here. Tony Bennett, Lynn Anderson, Frankie Lane, Eddie Arnold, Jim Reeves, Simon and Garfunkel, Sarah Vaughan. I mean, it's just the whole spectrum from Simon and Garfunkel to Sarah Vaughan. That's huge. And Elvis Costello, Count Basie, another Joan Jett. Oh, you know, so people loved their songs. They were so good. Runaround Sue, great song for the ukulele. I'll put it up in the cards and down below in the description box. Dreams, let's dream is your starting pitch. 1, 2, and here we go. Did you do? Please please let me know down in the comments below. I love it when people leave me comments. It means so much to me. Even if you just give me a thumbs up, again, that does so much for my channel. And I like hearing about you. You know, teaching to this camera is just lonely work. Oh, speaking of something I didn't mention to the camera is I am playing with a low G instrument. I love low G sounds, but not all the time. There's times when I want a high G sound. I have an Amazon storefront, and I've got a link to that down in the description box. And so if you want to get the strings that I have, in fact, this instrument is also available on Amazon. I've been playing this instrument for years. I adore it. It is such a great instrument for the price. I usually find that I have to go up about 2 to 3 times more before I find an instrument that I like better than this one. Okay, folks, thanks again to all my patrons. Thank you for watching to the very end, and I'll see you in the next video.